and welcome to Stand Up Diaries, entry 56. And this one's called Talking at Shows. And I've been to many shows where, you know, at the back of the room, say the room isn't split up into like a back area where there's comedy and a front area where there's a bar. Well, it's just very common that at the back of the room, some comics will congregate and just chat a little bit amongst themselves. And we all do it. You know, it's not maybe the most respectful thing to do, but, you know, it's really hard because a lot of the times you're doing the same circuit as all the other comics. And, you know, you maybe just heard all of their jokes before, and it sometimes gets a bit tedious to be an attentive audience. And it's not really because you don't like the person, you do, or that you don't think that they're funny, because they are. It's just sometimes, you know, if it's the third or fourth night in a row you see somebody on stage, you know, your attention span, it just kind of wavers a little bit. And most of the time you're not doing it in a very loud manner or anything like that. You're just kind of talking close and just whispering with people. But when you're at shows a lot, sometimes that's the only time where you can kind of socialize with some of the other comedians and just, you know, say hi or talk about a joke or, you know, just kind of shoot the shit. So that happens, and at the show I went to last night, the host was just a little bit kind of like upset with the comics that were talking at the back of the room. And as a host, yes, you always want, you know, the comics on stage to have silence. It's a whole different ball game when you're the host, because you're the one doing all the shushing, right? So I feel the same way when I'm the host. You're just like, oh, people are talking, but it's kind of the nature of the beast. It's a little bit unavoidable, and yeah, you just got to kind of power through sometimes as a comic when some people are talking. I mean, you can address it as part of a riff, but sometimes you just kind of know that you're there to just kind of work on the timing of your jokes and maybe throw a few new things out there. And you know, it's not like at a big club where, you know, you have a really warm, attentive audience all the time. Like, this is part of the grind. This is part of paying your dues, is going to shows where sometimes not a lot of people are paying attention to you. You know, it's the way it goes. But anyways, this has been your next edition of Stand Up Diaries. I have been Michelle Christine, and here is Maple, the lovebird.